is Agneta Nyameo. I'm a mother, I'm a designer and beautician. I do nails and do basically everything to do with beauty. I do nails, I'm a nail tech. I am a clothes designer. And now I believe that I can also fit as just a friend you can sit with and talk to and unwind. So the reason for this sit-up is because I have something I need to share. And I felt like this is a platform where I can easily reach as many people as possible, because it's not good to, from my perspective, it's not good to get benefits of something and then not want to share. It should not be for my own benefit. So for many who know me, I have really complained about gut issues for years, maybe 10 or so years. And now when I was given a gift of a product that it was just a gift, I talked about my gut health issues. By then I did not even know the term gut health. I just thought it was called constipation at that moment. So as I was feeling very uncomfortable, every time I ate, I had to do, antacids. Every time as much as just woke up and took water, my tummy would do its own, my stomach had its own brain and I had my own brain. So I really struggled for a long time. I would take a meal knowing that I will take omeprazole and maybe an Actol or something, or hot water before I eat so that I'm able to even contain the food. I did not know that this was something called unhealthy gut, or whatever the term that the people who study gut health call it, until the time that I met a microbiologist that I'll introduce to you to give you more insight about this. Microbiologist called Richard Brunick. And I just talked as usual, as you'd share your problems with someone, with a friend. So in the middle of our conversations, I was like, oh, by the way, I feel this, I feel that. Whenever I eat, I do this, I do this. And he just told me, wait a minute, I think I can help with that. And I said, how can you help with that? I've taken all the medication I can imagine. I've run all the tests I can imagine. Then he told me, there's a package that I will share with you. I'll send you part of the ones that I use and tell you how to use them and see if something good comes out of it. Then I asked, what is it? He mentioned the name Somaya. And at that point, I went Googling. Of course, I saw the site, but I really did not really understand until it happened to me, until there was a difference. So when I received the product, I jumped right into it. I did not have, because I'd been all over. I'd been to the doctors. I was given all kinds of medications. I'd, been told everything, exercise, do this, which I was doing, but nothing was changing. I was told at a point, oh, you're just stressed. Of course, sometimes you want to believe probably you're stressed and you don't know. So I jumped into the Somaya. When the package arrived, I was like, Agneta, go with it, because really, I had no left or right. So that was the only option at that point. So I started taking the tablets. Not tablets, they are little capsules that are, as he has explained, the capsules are very tiny. You could even, rubbish it and say, what is this? This may not help, because you feel nothing after taking it. And they just advised and told me, take this, like 3 tablets, because my condition was really bad. So I started with 3 tiny little capsules per day. I would take 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening for like 3 days. Now, the 3rd day, whoa, my bowels changed. My bowel movement changed. And I was like, this is pretty fast. That was the third day. 1 week later, I was getting my bowel movements exact same, almost same time every day after waking up. That was a story I would hear from other women or other people when they say, oh, when I wake up, I have to do, my movements. I was like, is that even a possibility? Because for me, I have to really do a lot of things, take water, take green tea, wait, sit in the house, wait. I would sometimes even get to work late just because I'm waiting for my bowels to move before I get to work. So the third day, I saw there's a pattern. The pattern has changed. So every morning when I wake up, there's no tummy ache, nothing, everything comfortable. Fourth day, same. After 1 week, it became a routine now. Then I was advised again. He advised me to continue doing the same, take them because they are natural. He said something about, like, I think he has explained it very well in his video, that in his the portion that he has joined this video, he has explained very well that they're called microbiomes, and he said that the body is naturally supposed to produce them, but because we take a lot of antibiotics and everything else, the little that I understand. So there is a thing that it does to the gut. It makes an imbalance of the natural bacteria of the natural aura of the gut. And when your gut is unhealthy, whoa, anybody should ask me. Nothing goes on right. Because like whenever I would get the constipation, I would not even think. And it actually took a toll on me to a point even pressure was going up. I'll go to the hospital. I have not moved bowels for like 3 days. Of course, when they do the pressure readings plus white coat fever, the pressure will be so high. So doctors were all about take pressure medication, but my problem was the gut. I did not know. So after like a month of using this, 3 months later, I even forgot about what constipation was. I remember I could not even take milk. I could not even take simple foods like legumes, like beans, green peas, nothing. I could not take any. I would not take the simple things like Weetabix that people say that that's good, fiber for the gut. Nothing was working. So for me to eat, I had to do meds and after food. So with every meal I have to do omeprazole. Where I live, the people who own chemists, I think they know me by name because I was a regular customer. I would be there after every meal. A day could not pass. I even went to an extent of going to the wholesalers in town now in Nairobi CBD to get now the omeprazoles in wholesale so that I would know I'll get a better price because I know that I will be using this anyway. If I have to eat, I have to take omeprazole. So I thought that this is so amazing. And now the benefits of this thing, it goes beyond bowel movement. You may just think, oh, so it's bowel movements, then that's it. So what else? So the benefits are beyond bowel movement because when my gut cleared up and started now doing the normal thing that a healthy gut should do, I started even noticing that I did not have to really do much to my skin. My skin just repaired itself. Oh, did I mention I don't even get common colds? I don't even get flus. When people are complaining, oh, I have this breakout because, what is it called? When everybody is getting a certain flu. I don't even worry. I imagine my children would come from school with flu, and instead of me worrying and running away and getting an histamine, I would just give them the same product. And in 2 days, 3 days, everything is done without medication. So I wouldn't be the one to really talk about this, but I know that the doctor microbiologist will be coming on often to clarify the questions that anybody has. Any other question that is probably I've missed or not missed, or he has missed in the first video that you see, he will be able to continue unwrapping and wrapping one layer after another, because we cannot answer all the questions in one sitting. And I can only talk about what benefits that I've had from the product. I am not a microbiologist, so I will not do the scientific part of this. But the benefits of the skin, from the skin, no more headaches. I used to get migraines because I did not know that the gut has something to again do with the migraines I used to get. The constant lack of sleep, pressure, like everything was fixed with tiny little capsules that I did not know. So after that, now I got really curious and I said to myself, now if I did this and if I just trusted and tried something that has really helped me, if I stayed with this information to myself, would I be really doing good to humanity? And that's the reason I have decided to come here and share, so that, both women, men, children can benefit from my story. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Richard Brunig, the microbiologist that is behind all this, and the good results, Mr. Brunig is a microbiologist who deals mainly with human health and also animals. So he has different products, which we will talk about shortly. Oh, Mr. Brunig, pick it up.
Yes, I'm Richard Brunig. A little background is that I grew up on a dairy farm, and I loved good high genetic cows. And at a very young age of 20, I got a phone call, and the gentleman said, I have a dream, and I was told to call you. We didn't know one another. I accepted, and we built in a very short time the #1 genetic type beauty of the animal in the nation. And one of the most famous cows in the world came to me, and I took care of her for 12 years by the name of August. And in that time, that 20-year tenure, I was delivered a feed to feed the cows that I wasn't aware of, that was tainted with 1,000 times the levels of trace minerals. Nearly half of the cows died, and I committed myself to figure out how to save the rest of them. In that time, because of the notoriety of the farm, several people would show up and say they were there for assistance. I studied nutrition to try and figure it out, and one day a PhD microbiologist came and said, I heard about you and I'm here to help you. I immediately said, what would I need a microbiologist for? And his comment was, microbiology is the key to life. Everything is microbiology, and everything needs to be in balance for that microbiology to flourish, because that's what really feeds the plants in the soil. That's what feeds your cows in the end, and that's what feeds the human body. It's the gut, it's the bacteria, and nutrition provides the food for those bacteria, and the bacteria then are constantly multiplying and dying, and it's the death of those organisms that provides the protein and energy that truly feeds the body. At that time, that was the first I heard of this. This is about 35 years ago already. And um, there's just trillions of organisms on Earth. And he had found some that were very selective that showed in the laboratory their response. And he asked if I, one of the best cow guys in the country, would test them. And I agreed, and they didn't work. He kept sending me organisms over a course of 30 years. When I say organisms, it's bacteria. Bacteria can be good or bad. The bad guys cause problems and disease, and the good guys are equally as powerful for their benefits if we can find them and identify them. And in the course of 3 years, uh, at the end of the 3 years, something came that I saw a significant response in animals, and that led me to the study of microbiology, which I spent 10 years and tutored on bacteria, their mode of action, the benefits of what they can do within the body, and started on the animal side. Um, the animal side is still probably the largest entity that we have, but it was the farmers that said, you need to develop something for humans. We have a lot of issues, digestive issues. They saw that on their farms, if their cows were right digestively, everything came right. And that's really the truth of microbiology, is that the bacteria within our gut, they dictate, they modulate, they regulate nearly every performance and function of the body. The challenge as I do the human side through Samaya Life is that we can't see inside to really know what is wrong. The stool is our best indicator, but if we could look at and take a picture of our gut, we would really put a lot of focus on our gut and getting the gut to function correctly. It just has profound effects on the body when the gut is right and functioning right.
Okay, so would I be correct to say you are a microbiologist by profession?
I am a microbiologist. I am a nutritionist.
All right.
I am a geneticist. I've studied those fields intensely.
All right. Well,
And then I would add to that is that I'm an innovator or an inventor. The definition of that is to do things that has never been done before. Um, it's really everything that we use in on the human side is tested on animals before it's used on humans. And there really is no disconnect. The organisms, they are found in the earth. When we eat plants and we eat anything, we're taking in organisms, bacteria, and either they're good or not so good for the body. If the gut is very wholesome, it can dictate and manage the so-called bad guys. They won't. In microbiology, there's always the good and bad. If the pH is right in the gut, the bad guys don't like that environment and they leave. And so that's why the importance of Samaya Life, for many reasons. Today, the environment, our food supply, the hidden things in our food supply, uh, the gut and digestive tracts around the world are in really poor shape. And again, that's dictated by our stools. That's really the only way that we can look at whether it's right or not. Many don't know what a good stool should look like, but that really indicates the fermentation or what the gut is like, and it takes a while to heal the gut back out again because it's taken the same length of time to create challenges.
Okay, so talk a little bit about the product, Somaya Life for humans, on the human side.
Yeah, so my own life for humans, there's really four categories. Uh, Bacteria within Samaya that aids in the digestive process. That's really key number one. There's organisms in Samaya that will look at pathogens, any incoming pathogens, the bad guys, and take those out. And then the third one, there is one key organism that PIAC, it's called, that will look at acid and use that acid as a food the way it should be and convert it to another acid, which is much milder, that can be used as an energy source. So I'm going to stay on that one for the moment because many humans have acid reflux, acid indigestion. And when a human has that, it's simply an indicator that the organism isn't present to use that acid as a food source. The production of acid or lactic acid is normal. The accumulation or the pooling of that acid is not normal. What the medical field does is instead of fixing it through placing the organism and putting the organism back there, they will use buffers or blockers, and those are just short-term feel good. And after a while, the body gets acclimated to those, and we've got to keep going to a different pathway. But the use of that acid is the normal way that it should be done. And that's through the third group, particularly one organism in Samaya life. The last one is equally as profound, and it's an organism called 1E1 is the strain number. Um, uh, Lactobacillus reuteri, and a specific organism that is very good at what's called immune regulation. And the immune system is located largely on the lower GI or the intestinal tract. So, if the gut acid is used correctly through Samaya, the immune system has the best chance of functioning as well. And the immune system is really the protective nature of the body, where regulating through Samaya 1E1, it tells the immune system when an invader is in the body to go ask that invader, so to speak, who you are and what you're going to do in my house or in my body. And if you work and live under my rules, you can stay here. But if you don't, the immune system, are going to kick you out. And that's the way the immune system is supposed to work. COVID, I believe, proved to us that we have a lot of issues with our digestive tract, again, connected with the immune system. So those are the four brackets, and also Samaya will regulate the amount of inflammation that the body sends out. And uh, inflammation is really the biggest challenge that our bodies face because there's autoimmune disease and there's hyperimmune disease. Hyper is allergies. That's when the immune system is constantly sending out inflammation, and 1E1 or Samaya Life will tell the immune system to knock it off, don't send out that inflammation. So very good for allergies. And really everything else is an autoimmune disease where the immune system is really completely shut down and saying, I don't know what to do anymore because I don't have a means, a method, or the organism that's going to talk to me and tell me how to regulate inflammation in the body. And
Mm.
that's why around the world there is so much autoimmune issues.
Okay, so what would you categorically say? Who do you think Somaya is meant for? Who?
Uh, uh, everyone,
Mm.
everyone on Earth. Because our environment is so bad and the unknown preservatives or things in our food supply that we're not aware of. Um, 2 years ago, I gave a presentation and I told the group that Samaya Life is here for the next 10 years. And after that, it created a kind of a firestorm because I was asked, why did you say that? Um, we need Samaya Life today to manage our gut because it's out of control until we clean up the environment. Then we can get back to what I call normal living, and that's the food supply, the air supply, the water supply. All that is in jeopardy right now that needs to be cleaned up. And Samaya is a way to keep the body on track.
Okay. What are the list of benefits? I've heard you say allergy, okay, the GI, whatever the gut. But what are now the, like, from a layman's point of view? If I was listening to you and I have nothing, no knowledge of the final terms of microbiology, um, what would I be presenting with when I come to you, or maybe if I reach out to you and say, this is going on, that is going on, what are the symptoms that would then tell me I truly need this, Somaya? Like, then I have to go to the lab to test and find out whether I have an issue. Who would it benefit? Like, what are the indicators? Yeah, I think that's the word I'm looking for. The indicators.
Well, really, there's a lot of health issues, and that's a multitude: leaky gut, inconsistent stools. Again, those are the indicators, but there are many, from allergies to Crohn's disease. There's just an ongoing list, and what I say to those is, it's all coming from the gut. The gut is the director of 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 all these issues. Now, when we have a serious issue, as those stated, it takes a while for the gut. The response is fairly quickly, and I always recommend double or triple the amount taken in the first 10 days so that your body makes a huge shift in how it's going to function. And then everyone's going to find their maintenance level. For me, I take 2 morning and night. I have a heavy work schedule. I'm relied on by many people. I can't get sick. I also use it as, and then we have the winter time here where we don't get a lot of sun. And that's my biggest travel time for public speaking. But yeah, there's just many things in the air that our bodies have to regulate on a daily basis. And once once our gut is off track, again, we can't look in there and see, but it takes a while to heal the gut back out. And I've also learned here recently that when the gut is right and the bacteria in the gut is right, the bacteria make a multitude amounts of vitamins and minerals, and that's the way the gut was meant to work. It's there to regulate the body, look after the body, and feed the body through these organisms.
Okay, thank you very much. And another question that I've just thought of right now is the recommendation, like if how is it packaged and how many bottles would anyone need to see better results, like good results that are consistent? Because many a times people would like go for one item or maybe a drug or whatever it is, a supplement, and then they take it like for a week and expect magic, within a week. So what's your time frame? Like what would you advise anybody who is starting on or starting to use Somaya Life to do? How long do they have to take before they see good results? I have my own experience with Somaya, so for me, I think the third day, by 1 week, I could talk about it.
A time frame, I would give it 6 months. You're going to see differences right away, but the longer you're on Somaya, the better your whole body health will be, because it all starts from the gut. My work is much, much easier on the animal side, because a farmer here in the US has hundreds of animals. They're frustrated with all the health issues, and they're looking for a different way. I represent a completely different way, and heavily scrutinized at the beginning, but heavy scrutiny is a good thing, because it's the public that's scrutinizing you, and if you survive the scrutiny, you're really, really accepted. So on the animal side, I can take one person and say, here's why your cows are off track. Here's what I'm going to do to put them on track. On the human side is a little more, and they see the response very, very quickly, because they've been in the negative animal health mode for a long period of time. Mm-hmm. Humans are very different, because they are in a bad health situation. They expect a drug, and they've seen a drug fix them, but it really didn't fix them. It put them back on track very quickly, but the underlying issues are still there. And this is a very, very different way of looking at human health and medicine, through the good guys and bacteria versus trying to kill the bad guys from the medical field. And when we try to kill the bad guys, we're also killing the good guys. And so medicine, from my view, is needed if we're in a difficult position, but we should limit or get off or restrain from medicine at all costs, because it really negatively affects the body and doesn't truly heal the body.
Okay, so I think we still need to know, let's say I'm on board to start using Somaya today or tomorrow. How much do I need to see good results? How much time? If I follow the directions that you have shared, how much time do I need to see results? Because I think with humans, we want to, mostly what I've experienced with the clients and friends that I've had to share Somaya with, they've seen results, but they wouldn't want to wait or do it longer. They want to see quick results, like you have stated, like the medication. They want to do, like if I take a painkiller now in 30 minutes, I want to see the pain gone. I want to feel the pain is gone and I think I'm healed. So with this, how long does it take for somebody to see tangible results in the gut, to have continuous, if it is bowel movement that was a problem? How long do they need to be on them to see actual sustainable results? Sorry.
Well, The key is the starting process in that first 10 days is to take
Mm.
2 or 3 capsules
Mm.
3 times a day, to
Oh.
take a large dose at the beginning to really, really influence the environment in the gut.
Mm.
And the response to that will be quite significant.
Yeah, thank
But
you. Mm.
it's really the long term, then finding what your normal is after that, 2 to 3 capsules 3 times a day for 10 days. That's really going to trigger the gut again. And then where is my normal? Is it 2 capsules a day? Is it 3 a day? Everybody's normal is going to be different because everybody's digestive tract
Mm.
is really quite different. And it's just the difficult part is the education part, that the most important organ of the body is the gut. And the gut sends the signals to every organ of the body. So the emphasis is always on the gut. The emphasis is really long term. I mentioned earlier, when the gut is right,
Yeah.
Samaya also produces a lot of vitamins and minerals. The vitamins and minerals that we take as supplements, they're in a synthetic form. They're really not used within the body. They make us feel good psychologically, but the gut makes all of these. And so there's tremendous value and tremendous return
Mm.
in first getting enough there to change the environment. And then the second phase is maintaining that environment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you pretty much answered the question, by the way. And where do I get it? If I need to access it, Somaya, how do I get it?
Well, you can go to our website and you can purchase it directly, but it will be the cost of shipment is always the challenge in foreign countries. Um, uh, Agneta, that's for you to post, because we're working through you and you're bringing it in volume, so that we can really reduce the cost of, or minimize the cost of freight.
Beautiful. Okay. Mr. Brunik, thank you very much for gracing our show. Thank you. I know that many of us and the viewers will benefit from one thing or another. And in case anybody is interested in knowing more about this, the information is on your screen. You can reach me, and I will be sure to help you with whatever information you need.